Morning, y'all. Um, that's better. I'm here to talk about something that I discovered about 2 days back, but I only just now felt like it was appropriate to talk about it. But we lost someone in the music industry the other day, and that was Oliver Tree. Oliver Tree was an American artist who was a singer, songwriter. I think he was at least a singer, a scooter rider, pretty sure a songwriter, rapper. He was all sorts of things. He was quirky, he was weird, his music was interesting. And he brought a he had such a genuine nature about him that I have never seen with other artists. And he really brought himself to the table. He was his honest self. And the one thing that I really admire about him is how much he cared for the craft of the art over anything else. There have been several videos of Oliver Tree just absolutely lambasting record labels and these higher executives for wanting to squash his art. I remember he was on the H3 podcast talking about this over $1 million budget music video for the music video Hurt that came out back for his 2020 album Ugly is Beautiful. He was saying he spent over $1 million on the thing. And first of all, whoa. Second of all, if you haven't already, go and watch the video, but you have to be signed into a YouTube account because it's age restricted. And the reason why it's age restricted is because there's one scene of him where he jumps off the roof of a building. And YouTube age restricted the entire video because of that one particular thing. And, well, Oliver on the H3 podcast was livid. He was livid about this. He was like, I spent over $1 million on this fucking video, and YouTube, these fuckwads at Google had the gall to age restrict it. I'm not even saying yourself. I'm just jumping off of a building and my head gets blown off by a fucking tank. There's nothing idle about that. So the man was dedicated to his craft, and he cared more for the message and the art that he wanted to spread more than anything else. And we don't see that a lot of days. We don't see that nowadays, and it's rare, and it's, I guess, also what has just sort of dawned on me this particular morning is just how short life is, how death can quickly come up behind you and just godsmack you in an instant. Oliver Tree was 32 years old and he died in a helicopter crash. Arguably, I think it was the most fitting way for him to go out, for him particularly. But it's just it's one of those things you think of and it's fuck, man. Life is so short, and you really gotta make the most of it while you're here. You gotta cherish your loved ones, even if you're young and you're still living with your parents and you kind of fucking hate them because they're on your ass. Love them, love everybody, do what you do, just keep being yourself. And no matter what people say, just unapologetically be yourself, since those are the people who change the world, and those are the people who make an impact, is those who are unapologetically themselves, and if anyone says otherwise, they just say, well, you know what, pal? I hope you go fuck yourself, because I ain't changing shit. That's the kind of attitude Oliver Tree had, and I admired that about him, and I'm taking on that attitude moving forward, and as the saying goes in his first song on Ugly is Beautiful Deluxe Edition, life goes on and 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 on. On and 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 on. So that's what we must do, people. Life goes on, we just gotta keep going with it. Sure, we lost someone special, but let's not forget what he left behind for us. And most importantly, the messages he wanted to spread to us and the wisdom he wanted to spread and all that sort of junk. Anyways, I just wanted to make that this morning. I'm gonna finish making my ramen. Thanks, guys.